Hello everyone, good morning. Thank you for joining this webinar today on Optimize Your Customer Service with an AI-powered knowledge base. We appreciate the time taken by you to join us in this important webinar. And we are we are having an exciting session, and I'm here to get you started. So let me quickly introduce our speaker for the day. We are honored to have Viktoria, who specializes in customer experiences by blending psychology and customer success frameworks. She's passionate about transforming customer experiences, focusing on innovative strategies and that enhance business growth. Victoria currently works as the business development manager at Cloudstride. Cloudstride is the solution partner for Document360 in the Nordics. So, without wasting much time, I'll hand over the stage to Victoria. Victoria, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you, 𝐊𝐞𝐲. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here today, and thank you very much for joining. As already mentioned, I'm holding 2 degrees in administration and psychology from Gothenburg University, and that's where my passion to customer experience and customer service aligns with the psychological point of view. And in terms of our topic today, optimization of customer service with AI, particularly with AI knowledge base, I would like to share my insights today on how we can do that. And also, it's very important for me to highlight that we all live in the digital times of AI, and it's very important to us to include emotional intelligence in what we are doing in these digital processes. So yes, I would like to invite you to this discussion about how customer service has transformed and how we can use AI in terms of customer excellence. As simple as that. And customer service has undergone rapid and very solid transformation over the past decade, and in a time when the customers are more empowered than ever before. I get a lot of feedback from the customers, like from the businesses facing challenge, not only meeting but also exceeding customers' expectations across different touch points. And once again, in these digital times, we already see the transformation from chatbots to AI-driven solutions, or even to predictive analytics based exclusively on AI. And I think we already agree that it's only the beginning, and this shift is profound. And in this regard, we need to understand the current dynamics, the current trends, and the modern customer service needs. And here you can see top 3 customer service needs I would like to highlight. And the first one, it's the very grounded need, product issues the customers expect us to get help with, right? And it's all about product functionality, bugs, troubleshooting, like everything that covers product functionality and capacity. The second one is services concern. And there where customers also expect us to get the very quick and real-time resolutions and any point of time. And the third one, new information. To be very honest, it's a very new trend because as you see this dynamics shifting, the customers become more and more independent, and they get more and more curious about your brands. They seek clear communication with you through different channels, and they're curious to know more about what you're doing, what's your vision, what's your strategy, what's your social presence. So they're seeking information about your brand, updates, news, anything they can find online. So we keep this in mind while we're going further, but these are the 3 needs for customer service we highlight for today. And speaking about this, when we take these categories and we take the traditional approach to customer service, we see that the process is quite simple in terms of interaction. Like customer addresses the issue through different ticketing systems to your brand, and the support agent receives this ticket and needs to reply to the customer and provide a solid resolution. And before he does that, he needs to do some internal work for that. He could either check with their internal knowledge base articles or call for help from a more experienced colleague, or maybe check for his private documents which he collected, made notices in once he got onboarded. I mean, this is a traditional approach. It doesn't look that much effective, but I still see that some of the businesses still stick to this traditional way of approaching customer service. And please keep this in mind because we will get back to this during our presentation today. And I'll assume that you also are aware of this traditional approach. That's where we all started once we start using and developing our customer services. All right. Support operations. So it doesn't really matter how good our support service is designed, like the processes are designed, we still get these inquiries to our support, like complex questions. They will need to ask for help from the second line or maybe for managers there. And we also understand that peak demands and sudden demands, that's something we cannot exclude and avoid neither. But what's very important here, what I would like to focus on right now is repetitive questions. Like 80% of queries are still repetitive questions we get to our support. And what we know from time management and administration, if we receive any question all over and over again, it's gets very repetitive. We need to automate this process, right? And it can be done in different ways, but the most effective one is to approach this in terms of knowledge base and to show cooperation and partnership to your customers. That's where you build your brand loyalty and brand credibility. So, yeah. Just one more notice in terms of in terms of support operations. And when we take these repetitive questions, we use knowledge base to simplify the solution process. And I also get some feedback once we already implement the knowledge base, the customers still get back with additional questions after checking their knowledge base articles. And what could it mean for us? Either we work on the quality of articles or we can take a different approach here. And by different approach, I mean, first of all, understanding the current trends in the customer service, because it's very important for us to understand what's going on and how to adapt to that. And so the first and the defining trend is ability to do things quickly. And the customers, they expect us to deliver in a very short time, very short resolution, providing very good solution, providing very good solutions. And this is the defining trend I would highlight. And the second one, the game changer, we all know, it's artificial intelligence. And not only artificial intelligence is the game changer here, it's also the proactive customer service. And it's also rising trend, meaning that right now we're doing this reactive job, replying to the customers on their inquiries like tickets, calls, emails. But what is very trendy now is to predict when the problem might arise before it escalates and reach out to the customer to solve that. And that we do in terms of excellence customer success. And the third trend is accurate answers, meaning that I'm old enough to still Google my requests, pointing out some keywords there. But the new generations, they just ask ChatGPT or any AI solution to provide their to address the question there and just get the answer. So this is quite trendy. This is what we haven't met before, but we need to adapt to that in terms of providing the solutions to our new generation customers there. All right, and the third one is very important. That's why we're also here today, is self-service. with self-service, we also expect as customers that we do not wait long with any feedback from the brand. It has to be independent, meaning that I, as a customer, would like to search for my answers by myself, and it's also quite trendy. And do things quickly. I think, like in terms of this time management, it's literally everywhere. We would like to get the resolution, the solutions right away, like in any time and any of concern. So that's how we shape the customer service right now, and that's the framework we have to work with. And in these terms, when we think in terms of customer service and self-service, the main and the most crucial solution here for us is a very good knowledge base. And knowledge base could be different. We can take a different approach while building knowledge base. It could include mixed access, meaning that like sometimes for internal purposes, we keep the documents or the knowledge separated from the external knowledge base. And right now it's very important to keep that in the same place. That's one of the trends for knowledge base for self-service. It's also very important to provide knowledge base with the one-stop for all custom inquiries, building this trust and loyalty by providing the sought information, very good quality of the articles, and to educate your customers with that. Right. And yeah, how to build a knowledge base, what's very important to keep in mind. So first of all, it's very important to keep the information comprehensive in order to avoid repetitive tasks, in order to avoid any miscommunication or any concerns that customers might have after reading the articles, which can also affect the customer satisfaction once they engage with your brand, like via phone or like with human interaction. It's also very important to be available with your knowledge base on any device, any format at any time. So it has to be very friendly on mobile or maybe like on iPad. So it's also visible and readable. And like the main purpose, like the mission of the knowledge base is to help our customers to get their solutions and information they are seeking for. So it has to be easy to find, easy to read, and easy to understand the solution, like what's going to be my next step there once I read the article. Right, knowledge base features. So what is it important here in terms of features while we're building a successful knowledge base? So first of all, the content creation has to be quick, contact sharing easy, contact availability has to be reliable, and knowledge base has to be friendly in terms of integrations, because knowledge base cannot exist like without CRM systems or any other systems we use. So it has to be like friendly to the integrations in our working environment as well. Yep, good. And now we come to AI help, because our topic today is optimization of customer service in terms of AI capacity and capability. And speaking about the role of Gen AI capability, we do mean content creation and content sharing. So AI can help us literally on every step while we're creating the knowledge base, sharing the content there, and also help us to consistently maintain the glossary terms, the business glossary terms, both for internal purposes for the agents and as well for the customers out there. And the same applies for content sharing in terms of Gen AI capability. One thing that I would like to highlight here is while you working as an admin in the knowledge base, like creating articles, thinking about what it could be, like the outline, the interface, it's very important to also keep in mind that AI can help us to design powerful automated workflows. And I think, like, to be very honest, it's one of the important features why AI should be there in all the customer service processes, is all about automated workflows. In my opinion. All right, so right now it's time to show you what AI is capable of in terms of knowledge base in practice. I will share my screen right now with Document360 portal. So right now you see knowledge base page. I think you're already aware of this and you have this, use this for your own brands and companies. And there's a standard knowledge base page which is available to our customers. It of course can be customized based on your brand awareness, logo, banners, everything. But what I would like to show you here is like if we take the traditional approach, then we allow our customers to walk through all the articles or like to use the traditional search to find their article. And here we either succeed and the customer gets what he needs, the information, but it will take a lot of time for him to do that. Or we don't succeed and the customer just leaves the portal without getting the information that would also affect our communication with that customer again. What Document360 offers you in terms of AI, it can help you to get the help quicker, meaning that I still use search here, but this search is powered by AI. So I design my test environment here with Mercedes. So if I just type Mercedes-Benz, so then I see all the articles that we have in our knowledge base that could be a match with the keyword I provided. So what AI does here, he searches through all the articles, all the categories to find the solution, like to match my keyword with the appropriate and relevant articles here. And let's say this is the article Carl Benz, the founder. That's the article I searched for, like great, I found it. So again, traditional approach is going through the article by myself, reading all the information. It will also take some time here for me, right? Instead, I can also get some AI help here along the way and use this article summary. So article summary is powered also by AI. In Document360, it's called ADDIE AI. So ADDIE summarizes the main points, like the most important information for us in this article summary. And instead of like the 5-7 minutes, it will take us, I don't know, up to 1 minute to get to know the article, understand, is it something which is useful for me, or should I go further to find more information? And that's how we use AI and provide AI help for our customers. Now I will jump into Document360 interface, where we see when we built the knowledge base, when we built the articles, and it's available and visible for admins. And you do remember that, like right now, I showed you the customer interface, and once I searched for this Benz keyword, I got some matches there, right? But sometimes it happens that even if I search for something, I don't get a good match. And before that, it was a gray zone for admins in terms of analytics, and this is something very important for us to work on, to understand what customers searching in our portal, in our knowledge base, what we don't provide solutions for. And here you can get AI help as well. So we are in analytics part and check the AI section here. And the last one, you see conversations, and these are the requests the AI has helped us with, like responses you see, like green marks, and these are the questions AI could not help us with. And this is the area of development and improvement for us. So if, before it was a gray zone for us, not anymore, because thanks to AI, we can get help with that while building the knowledge base Document360. So this is something you should think of implementing, because it's a very high recommendation to do that. And why it's important? Because we, in this case, will minimize the customer dissatisfaction, and also we do not defer the customer lost here. All right, so right now we talked about the customer portal, the AI used for customers. Right now we are viewing the analytics possibilities and AI capacities. What could be done more? Of course, we can get help of AI while creating the knowledge base articles. So let's say I would like to create a new article and say new article, and just creating a new one from the scratch. Again, traditional approach could be that I can maybe copy and paste from my old documents, or I can just type in and write the articles like FAQ by my own manually. It could be approach, but it's not that effective. Instead, I can also use ask Addy for help here. And what can we ask? Right, an article about Mercedes history. Just let's give him some seconds here. So see, AI helps us to generate the article, which is very useful because it also analyzes like the current trends and the current trends in knowledge base. All right, so right now we have a draft of the article about Mercedes history. What can we do here? Now it's time for us to work with the text, with the content. We can make the content longer. We can make the content shorter, for instance. We also can ask Addy to improve the draft. And if we go through the article and see like, I would like that my article sounds more like casual or friendly, or maybe I would like to put more professional tone here, I can do that as well. But by changing tone using AI, Addy AI here. I can also convert speech from direct to indirect and vice versa here. What is very important, I think it's very also like crucial when you're writing something, is like to split sentences, because like in our like daily life we would like to get very quick questions and in short sentences. That's why we can also get the help of Addy here and split the sentences to make it like shorter and more convenient to read. And in case you would like to structure or like restructure your article in terms of like tables, pipe charts to make it more graphical, you can also generate tables, pipe charts, flow charts. And by saying this, I mean that using Addy AI in article creation, you can modify your text up to your needs. Would you like to sound more professional? Would you like to maybe cut off the sentences, or you would like to include tables? It's up to you, and it's very easy to achieve with Addy AI. That's literally what I wanted to share in the account. And you see that we have a big AI capacity while building the article flow, while building the knowledge base as such. And yes, and it's important also to mention that I just like showed the test environment for this Mercedes just to show the capacity. And if you would like, and if you would be interested after this session to create something for your brand, we were very happy to help you with that and to do it for you, so you can also understand and see AI and like knowledge base in action. Alrighty, so yes, and now it's time to share some best practices in terms of AI usage in knowledge base and customer service. My big advice would be, don't forget to create the business glossaries, because it's very important like to define what we're talking about. It's very crucial in terms of like really creating articles here. And it's also very important to automate feedback from customer service, and that's where we can build better customer satisfaction, better brand loyalty and awareness, and also credibility there. And yeah, before we moving forward, I also would like to share something you can take with you today in terms of customer service, in terms of trends and optimization, because it's been, I think, quite a while already that we implemented customer service in the framework of this like digital world, and we already implemented AI, and right now we need to optimize the processes and adapt that to the current trends. It's very important to build the knowledge base and to have knowledge base in place. It's very crucial to promote self-service because that's where we can also build long-term relations with our customers. And it's also very important to utilize Gen AI capabilities for self-service. It's key not to forget about the emotional intelligence that I mentioned in the beginning, because there could be a chance that we're missing this human interaction. But I think you have solid experience in customer service and you're already aware of this trend and this concern. Yes, that's the key takeaways I would like to share with you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, Victoria, for this wonderful presentation. It was quite informative, and I'm sure the audience found it good as well. Audience, we will be having the recording of this webinar live on our website in the next day or two. Once it's done, we'll send you an email as well. Until then, take care and have a good rest of the day and the week. We'll come back with another webinar with an interesting topic shortly. Thank you so much. Thank you, Victoria. Take care.
Thank you.
And
Have a good day. Thanks. Bye.